Good morning, students. Today we are going to do the remaining part of the lesson 7 of Moments, The Last Leaf. It is a story by O. Henry, and it is a sentimental story about a girl, Johnsy, who fell ill and refused to recover just because of will. She has lost her willpower, and she related her life to the last leaf of ivy creeper, that the leaves of that creeper, they were falling just because of autumn season, and she thought that when the last leaf would fall, she would also die. Her friend Sue, who was sharing flat with her, she was very much worried. She looking after her very well. She was a very good friend. She called the doctor, and she was very much worried about her, and she tried to make her feel better. Then she called an old painter, Badman, and told him all the problem about Johnsy. And let us see how this old painter would help Johnsy to recover. This is page number 46, last paragraph. Oh, Sue exclaimed as she looked at the vine creeper. Look, there is still one leaf on the creeper. It looks quite green and healthy in spite of the storm and fire winds. It did not fall. Now, Johnsy, she is requesting her, she is again and again saying her to open the window in the morning, and she was very reluctant. She was unwilling to drew back the curtain, but when she has to open the curtain, and when she saw, and she was very much surprised, and she told her that look, there is still one leaf on the creeper. It has not fallen, and it looks quite green and healthy. That leaf was looking very quite green and very green and healthy, and in spite of the storm and the fire winds, it did not fall. She told her that in spite of the great storm that and the great rain and the very furious winds, the leaf did not fall. I heard the wind last night, said Johnsy. I thought it would have fallen. It will surely fall today. Then I will die. And now Johnsy, she was also very surprised, and she said, I heard the wind last night. It was very furious wind. The storm was very furious, and I thought it would have fallen. But if it had not fallen yesterday, it will surely fall today, and then I will definitely die. You won't die, said Sue energetically. You have to live for your friends. What would happen to me if you die? Now, Sue energetically told her that you will not die. You have to live for me. You have to live for your friend. And what would happen to me if you die? Johnsy smiled weakly and closed her eyes. After every hour or so, she would look out of the window and find the leaf still there. It seemed to be clinging to the creeper. Now she smiled very weakly. She closed her eyes, but she was very much certain that she would definitely die. And after every hour or so, after some time, she would look out of the window and find that the leaf was still there. The leaf had not fallen. In spite of the rain, in spite of the strong wind, it had not fallen. It seemed to be clinging to the creeper. The leaf seemed to be stuck to the creeper. In the evening there was another storm, but the leaf did not fall. Johnsy lay up for a long time looking at the leaf. Then she called out to Sue. And in the evening also there was another storm. There was rain. There was very furious wind was blowing, but that leaf did not fall. Johnsy lay for a long time looking at the leaf. She keep on looking at the leaf, and then she called her friend Sue. I have been a bad girl. You have looked after me so lovingly, and I have not cooperated with you. I have been depressed and gloomy. The last leaf has shown me how wicked I have been. I have realized that it is a sin to want to die. Now she called Sue. Now she was a little bit encouraged, and she said, I have been a very bad girl. You have been looking after me so well. You have been looking after me so lovingly, but I was not cooperating with you. I just wanted to die. I have been depressed. I have been gloomy. Gloomy means sad. That is why I was not believing you. The last leaf has shown me how wicked I have been. See, the last leaf was still there, and it has shown me that I am a very wicked girl, I am a very bad girl. I have not cared for your emotions, I have not cared for your feelings, and I have been making you depressed also. I have realized that it is a sin to want to die. And now she said, now I have realized that it is a sin to want to die. The God has given us this beautiful life, and it is a sin if we want to die. We should live our life fully and with happiness. Sue hugged Johnsy. Then she gave her lots of hot soup and a mirror. Johnsy combed her hair and smiled brightly. Now Sue, she was very happy that she has a, you can say, willpower to live. She hugged her, she embraced her. Then she gave her lots of hot soup so that she can feel better, she can have something. Then she showed her a mirror, and she combed her hair and smiled brightly. As she was lying on the bed for a very long time, she was not looking good, so she combed her hair, and now she was smiling brightly. In the afternoon, the doctor came. After examining his patient, he told Sue, Johnsy now has the will to live. I am confident she will recover soon, and now I must go downstairs and see Behrman. He is also suffering from pneumonia, but I am afraid there is no hope for him. And in the afternoon, the doctor came and he examined his patient, he examined Johnsy, and he told Sue that Johnsy now has a will to live. Now she will recover. I am confident she will recover soon, because he has already told her that she has lost her willpower. That is why she is not recovering. And now he said that now she has a desire to live. She has a will to live, and so she will recover soon. And then she informed her that now he has to go to downstairs to see Behrman. Behrman was living on the ground floor of that flat, and he told her that he is also suffering from pneumonia, but I am afraid there is no hope for him because he is very seriously ill. The next morning, Sue came and sat on Johnsy's bed. Taking Johnsy's hand in hers, she said, I have something to tell you. Mr. Behrman died of pneumonia this morning. He was ill for only 2 days. The first day the janitor found him on his bed. His clothes and shoes were wet, and he was shivering. He had been out in that stormy night. Next morning, Sue came to Johnsy, and she sat on Johnsy's bed. She took her hands in her hands, and she told her that she has to tell her something. What was the news? It was a sad news. She told that Mr. Behrman had died of pneumonia that morning because he had been ill for 2 days. And the first day, the janitor is the person who is looking after that building, he found him on his bed, and his clothes and shoes were wet, and he was shivering. He was shivering because of cold. His clothes and shoes were wet because he had been out. She said he had been out in that stormy night. Then they found a ladder and a lantern, still lighted, lying near his bed. There was also some brushes and green and yellow paints on the floor near the ladder. Johnsy dear, said Sue, look out of the window. Look at that ivy leaf. Haven't you wondered why it does not flutter when the wind blows? That's Behrman's masterpiece. He painted it the night the last leaf fell. Then what they saw, they found a ladder and a lantern that was still lighted near his bed, and they also found some brushes, some green and yellow paint of the floor near the ladder. And then Sue understood all the things, and then she told her, Johnsy dear, look out of the window. Look out at that ivy leaf. Haven't you wondered why it doesn't flutter when the wind blows? That this leaf is not fluttering even when the strong wind blows. And she said that is Behrman's masterpiece. He painted it the night the last leaf fell. Now Behrman, he has a very, you can say, good role in saving his life, and he has put his life in danger. He has ended his life, and in that storm and in that rain, in that strong chilly wind, he stayed outside. He painted the leaf, that resemble that ivy creeper's leaf, so that she can give a hope to Johnsy, so that she can save her life. And it was his masterpiece. In the lesson you have studied that he wanted to make a masterpiece, but his desire could not be fulfilled throughout his life. But now this was his masterpiece. By giving his life, he painted it, and the night the last leaf fell, and by giving his life, he has saved the life of his friend Johnsy. Thank you.